Hi everybody, welcome to another one of my videos. In this one, I wanted to talk about that yes, I do have former JW friends that I do still miss. I think about them, a few of them I think about a lot. I think it's just a natural result of being in the Jehovah's Witnesses for so many years. I mean, while it's true I didn't grow up with any of them because I wasn't raised in that religion, but there are quite a few ones that I had long friendships with, like over the 18 years total I was in. Now, while I do like to say right away, especially to myself a lot, well, because it's true, I would never, these former friendships, I would never allow myself to let the missing them so bad drive me back to try to return to the Jehovah's Witnesses just to get former friends back. No. No. In fact, as soon as I disassociated myself and left, that is one of the first things I did was delete all their phone numbers right away to remove the temptation. But I think it's just very natural too that within weeks of leaving, the former friends I used to have, giving up all those friends, like cutting off all those friendships, it's not something I had wanted to do. It's just something that I had slowly prepared myself to do, work up to, because when you leave that is going to be one of the sad parts. So yes, there's a few that I still think of almost every day or about. I do miss them. Like, I wonder what they would be up to right now, or how they're doing, what they're going through. Like, there are times, like, I really wish I could find out, but I know to stay away, and of course, some of these former friends, like, live right in my own neighborhood. I haven't seen any of them when I'm out and about, but I know there's a chance that I might. But I would know better than to try to approach them. I really would. I would keep away because I know they're not allowed to talk to me. So, over the past few years, I have had some dreams where, in my dream, one of my former friends will I'll get a phone call, or I'll bump into them in a store, and they'll oh, we really miss you, you need to come back. And now in my dreams they would either somehow convince me, or I would convince myself to start attending meetings again. But of course, since I left before COVID, in my dreams, when I go to the meetings, they're the in-person at the Kingdom Halls, like up to the point of COVID that they were having. And another way I know it's a dream is because the other members in the congregation will talk to me like I was never kicked out. And if you're going to try to be reinstated, that's not how you're going to be treated. Like, in my dreams, I'm allowed to sit with my friends and talk with them. And man, I wake up, and when I reflect on some of the dreams that I remember, it's like I know I wouldn't really try to go back in real life, so why do I have dreams like that? I think the answer is just because I miss those people so much. I think that's the real answer. Now, in the Jehovah's Witnesses, as me, I found there were good friends, there were bad friends, I had a few decent ones. Like I've said in past videos, I've had a few decent ones. There was an elderly sister that I would always sit with. We never had any arguments, never had any bad experiences. I always had great relationships with a few of them. I think these dreams are just natural because I miss them, but also because I know they're deep down that they are good people, that they do have good hearts, good personalities, like they're a good person. They're just unfortunately in a cult, being misled. They've been mentally caged by the organization into slaves. Sometimes I wish I could just. There have been a few times that, sometimes I wish I still had their phone numbers and I could ring them up and try to talk to them and try to wake them up, but I know that's not how. But, people have to wake up on their own. You can't try to force it on them. It's just, it's one of the, it's one of the sad parts of leaving a cult like Jehovah's Witnesses, when part of my punishment, as they would say it, is a cutoff of all these friendships, and that are now former friendships. But all in all, I'd have to admit it's kind of nice to see them again in my dreams. I say the same thing about, like sometimes former pets I've had. It's nice to have a dream and they're still around. I'm just. And it makes me feel for other XJWs who have left the organization, who have lost, some of them, lifelong friendships. But in the long run, you gotta take it for what it's worth. There's real friends out. There can be real better friends outside the organization. I would tell anybody, don't ever let a friendship, don't ever let a former JW friendship drive you back to try to return. There'd be a lot of tough days, but it does get better. All in all, they're not real friends. Real friends are with you good times and bad times. They'll stick with you no matter what. They're not gonna throw you away like trash just because you leave a religion. Like, that's one thing I try to keep in mind too. Like, I didn't leave. I left the religion because I didn't agree with it. I wasn't saying screw you to all my friends, and the fact that you have to shun me and avoid me like crazy, it hurts, but, ultimately, I know I'm gonna be okay. I know I'll be fine. So these dreams, I don't have them too often, but I still have them. They're getting, yeah, they're not too frequent, and sometimes it's kind of nice to have them. But just all the stuff we have to deal with when we leave a cult like that, it's just, well, that's life, and I'm still determined to move on. And I have real and better friends now. I truly have friends now that accept me for who I am and who are not going to throw me away like trash just because I leave a religion or change my beliefs, On this journey out of the Watchtower, it's also just helped me to see what true friendship is and isn't. And that's all I wanted to talk about for this video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And I thank you guys. Thank you for watching. And as always,